earlier that I watched you as I was growing up. I've seen all your stand-up specials. I used to watch Life with Louie the cartoon on podcast.
The freak show, huh? You must know my family, huh? All right. Life with Louie.
There you go. Life with Louie. What a great show.
Yeah, what a fun show.
That was on for how many years?
3 years.
3 years.
It was great. And we're working on a Life with Louie movie right now.
Really?
Yeah.
An animated feature.
Yeah.
It's going to be in 3D feature. Like all the other movies are now.
I've always been in 3D.
Louie in 3D.
You know what I mean? When I walk in a room, they go, "That guy's 3D."
That should be the name of your next comedy tour.
When your stomach hits people before you do, that's 3D, isn't it? Anything.
Did you have to audition for Family Feud?
I was between me and Dolly Parton.
Really?
People don't know that, but it was.
Wow.
Isn't that
thoroughly
funny?
enjoyed you.
I love doing the Family Feud.
Enjoyed you.
I love giving people money.
I don't think that Dolly would have been that great. You are a lot more naturally funny, spontaneous, you know what I mean, and able to move a show along like that.
And now they've had like 3 hosts, haven't they, since me?
Yeah.
See,
they have Steve Harvey now. I crushed them. We should start a campaign to bring me back.
That's right.
I agree.
Because that was the most fun job I ever had, probably.
Being a game show host.
Hey, you walk in, you give people money.
Yeah.
I'm responsible for it being 20,000. I made them change it from 10 to 20.
Really?
Yeah, because that's not a lot.
Like, what would they be? Like, what time was filming and all that kind of stuff?
They would give me I would get in around 9. About 9 o'clock. Then I'd go into makeup, hair, makeup, pick out the outfits.
So you picked out what you want to wear?
Well, I would let them. I mean, I would say yes, no, yeah. But they had 180 suits or something. And so I would do mix and match with the shirts. And then they would come in and we would bring the audience in. Then we would shoot 2 shows and go to lunch. And then we would come back from lunch and shoot 3 more shows with a brand new audience.
And clothing, too.
And clothing, everything, you know, it all have to look as different as possible. And then we would be done for the day, and we would shoot about 8 hours a day. And we would shoot only 35 days for the whole year.
Wow.
Nice.
That's not a good job.
You didn't kid.
Entourage. And I was just starting to become successful. And I said to the waiter, "Hey, put Eddie's check on mine, but don't tell him about it until after I leave."
Nice.
And so and so afterwards, the next day I got a call from Eddie saying, "Hey, I'm doing this little movie." No, first of all, he said nobody ever bought me a meal like that, so he appreciated it. But he said, "I'm doing this little movie called Coming to America, and I'm going to write a part for you." And so that's how I got that job.
Wow.
You know, that scene, we were just talking about it earlier. Before you got here. That scene is awesome.
Yeah, it's a great scene.
It is awesome, too.
And we really just had fun with it. And, Landis, he's a great director, and he was real straightforward with me, you know, about how to do the scene, not to be too big with it. And Eddie was great. Eddie's so great to work with.
That's awesome.
I really saw fame at that point with Eddie, because he would come out of his bus, and we'd be in Queens, and we had a big fence where the McDowell's was, and you could see the fence bow in when his bus door would open.
Oh, wow.
Like 5,000 people. And I went, wow, we can't go anywhere.
That's awesome.
Wow.
And that's how I got it.